Cool. Looks like it's working. Get really tired all of a sudden, man. All right. So we got this. It's going to be a 3-minute video, apparently. Which is not a lot. Maybe I can just pull some footage without talking. It was... Okay, this is not right. Hmm. Like, is that even the same? I don't think that's even the same thing. This is weird. What? Oh. So this is probably this one. Okay, that's all a little bit better. It's so offset though. Yeah, that is weird. I'm so tired all of a sudden. It is so not even close. Man, this is, again, not even close. From this. They are. Hmm. I knew there was a good chance of it raining, and it's starting to a little bit, but so far so good. Been protecting the camera with little. I don't understand why this is not aligning. I'm like half falling asleep as well, so it's hard to. It doesn't make sense. It's very possible I didn't include all of the photos here, which is bad in the sense that 70, 71, 72. $82, $83, $84, $9. I mean, the number is counting up properly. You'll get another tea on bottle number 3 today. Cracked out on tea. I used to have a. Well, do I still have these clips?
What the fuck?
I need a clip that's loud enough for me to.
His other henchmen to do the same thing.
Try another one.
Thanks, so pie.
Probably fine. I'll be back.
Oh, jeez. One touch and I'm dead again. What is this?
Yeah. When can I wake up, Mr.
No, I'm running.
Just go inside the apartment buildings, dude. Hide in the apartment.
No,
Take
the
his
guy
place.
got me. Fuck, the guy was right behind me. I'm gonna reload. We can definitely change our gear to something that's better.
What's it called?
Fuckers, they
The
got
fire
me. They
extinguisher
got me.
blocked my path.
Yeah. I use winter hats on my thing to keep it decent-ish. There we go. There we go. 200 cc. We'll try it. Oh, shoot. Yes. Cruising in my ride. See, the thing is, I don't know where the...
was weird. Oh, sorry, that was probably so loud. Gonna redo that. That was weird. So it's supposed to be in the clip thing. Anyways. Yeah, this is a video I had started editing. Oh, is the microphone on? Yeah. And at some point I switched up or something to get another green tea. I'm a fan of Relax Bear, which is the Sanrio. So one of my local stores, it's called Miniso. It's a Chinese company similar to one called Daiso, which is a Japanese company. But anyways, they sell this. It's green tea without sugar. I don't think I can use the caffeine right now. But yeah. Daido branded. The specific one is actual green tea with matcha powder and vitamin C. So it's just got some cute little stuff on it. That's Karilla Kuma. That's Rila Kuma. And then I don't remember the name of that one. This is Yellow Bird or whatever the heck its name is. But yeah. Anyways. I got kind of knocked out. Really tired for some reason. I'm trying to align this GoPro footage to these photos, but for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. So I can see the port. I can see where the photos are being taken. Yeah, that looks like the correct spot. I see 2 pictures, so that looks legit. I mean, they're a little off. Maybe it's something with this specific camera. So I recorded this back in, let me see, 2022. So that was over 3 years ago. And the camera it's called the EOS M6 Mark II from Canon. Switch to here for a second. Oh, that's... So... So for whatever reason, it's not super consistent with when it takes a photo and when the photo's time code information in the EXIF is recorded. Yeah, so odd. Is this one off? Oh. So those ones look okay. Yeah. So there's a picture here, there's a picture here, and they should align to these. Man, my voice, what the heck? They should align to these. Yeah, I think maybe I was kind of allergic or something to something I ate earlier. It's making me really odd. I mean, not allergic, but some type of intolerance or something to mess with me. So that looks weird, but I think it's okay for that one. So I'll save that. And I can move to this other clip. Try to figure out. So that's 9611. Yeah, so that's this. It's in sequence. So maybe none of these correspond to. That is so weird. Are these not in order? 1, 2, 02, 1, 2, 27, 01. No, that looks right. And those were some rough looking pumpkins at that point. Actually, I should go back to that spot, that place, because I'm pretty sure they have this pumpkin thing going right now. Maybe I could do that pretty soon. I'm not seeing anything that aligns. Yeah, there's a definite click. Let's see what this is focusing on. So it's the weird looking winged thing in that monstrosity. Those are not it. Are they over here? No. Very odd. Oh, yeah, that's not even the same area. Oh, probably what happens is I didn't have the camera on. That's probably it. So I need to find that. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I didn't have the camera on for this, the GoPro. What I do with this is that I have a GoPro on this. For this type of thing, I want it to be not super in people's face. So I have a GoPro on a strap, neck strap, hanging upside down. And the GoPro is able to fix its orientation. It works out okay. So this footage is in a different ratio, aspect ratio. So for example, you can see that that's the full size footage. So I can move this around and use more or less of the frame wherever I want with that 4:3 aspect ratio, I think. Okay, that looks good. So this one's probably fine. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Next up is 9655. Let's see if this is... Yeah, it's in order. So I'm guessing that... No, that's not the same. So this is this similar situation where I need to find that. Nope. That's probably it.
Nice. Using that.
Yeah, I think the Canon camera has weird timing for its metadata stuff.
Nice. Nice, nice. See that into. Go. 9682.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go back there pretty soon. Maybe do something similar with equipment I've got on hand now. Because it should look like this, but I don't know if the leaves have been falling yet. Seems like things are much slower, but it's probably gonna hit pretty soon. Might look like this. We'll see. So that is good. Take these. Whoops. These do not have footage. I'll just put them with these. Just in case. Put them over here. All right. So I don't even know what I'm saying in this video. It's been so long since looks like I recorded in 9/15. So that would be September 15th. So almost a month and a half ago. All right. Might as well go through the entire thing here. Join me on a photo walk
at a beautiful Japanese-style garden with a Canon EF-M6 Mark II and a Sigma 60mm f1.4 lens. Most equipment is discontinued at this point, so keep that in mind. You should be able to find it used in your area, but sadly EF-M has basically gone away. I recorded this back in 2022. It's been sitting on my work drive for a long time at this point, but still, I did enjoy using the equipment at the time. I don't have any of it anymore. I was using the silver version of the M6 Mark II. I had the silver and the black one at one point. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on the camera this time, more so on the lens. For the settings on this photo walk, I was using aperture priority with a minimum of 1.
Can't even tell what I'm saying there. The lens. For the settings on this photo walk, I was
using aperture priority with a minimum of 1/60th of a second shutter speed with a maximum ISO.
For the settings on this, it's not what I wanted to do. Try to take that out. For the settings on this photo walk, I was using lens. For the settings on this photo. Time more so on the lens. For the settings on this photo walk, I was spot autofocus with video. I did have videos. Okay, so this has not been edited properly. Silver version
Of the M6 Mark II, I had the silver and the black one at one point. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on the camera this time, more so on the lens. For the settings on this photo walk, I was using aperture priority with a minimum of 1/60th of a second shutter speed with a maximum ISO of 3200. Spot autofocus with. I did have video stabilization on for the few clips that I recorded, which will crop in, and considering this camera does not have sensor-based stabilization.
Man, what was I doing? This camera does not
have sensor-based stabilization, so it's a digital crop in video mode. I didn't do much processing to the photos. I was using Canon's Digital Photo Professional version 4 with the CR3 RAW photos. I did adjust the brightness on quite a few of them. Exposure consistency on this photo walk was pretty bad for whatever reason, but I was able to adjust things pretty easily with RAW photos. I set automatic for the picture profile. I exported those RAWs as full-size JPEG images and put them into the video project. Onto the garden. Bad weather can often be great for photography. In this case, I think it did really help out with.
really help out.
Out with the vibrancy of the photos, but bad weather can often be great for photography. In this case,
Man, tripping here. Bad weather can
often be great for photography. In this case, I decided to continue doing photography as it started drizzling pretty heavily at times. I did have a microfiber cloth. With me, which kind of helped.
pretty heavily. All right. Let's put this over here. Get rid of that. Cool. Of the M6
6 Mark II, I had the silver and the black one at one point. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on the camera this time, more so on the lens. For the settings on this photowalk, I was using aperture priority with a minimum of 1/60th of a second shutter speed with a maximum ISO of 3200. Spot autofocus with... I did have video stabilization on for a few...
Let's see. Video. I did have video stabilization on. Spot autofocus with video. Okay. Priority with a minimum
of 1/60th of a second shutter speed with a maximum ISO of 3200.
up in, and this camera does not have sensor-based stabilization, so it's a lens.
For the settings on this photowalk, I was using aperture priority with a minimum of 1/60th of a second shutter speed with a maximum ISO of 3200. I did have video stabilization on for the few clips that I recorded, which will crop in and
This camera does not
have sensor-based stabilization, so it's a digital crop in video mode. I didn't do much processing to the photos. I was using Canon's Digital Photo Professional.
Camera does not have sensor-based stabilization. Getting tired again. 60th of a
second shutter speed with a maximum ISO of 3200. I did have video stabilization on for the few clips that I recorded.
Camera does not have sensor-based stabilization, so it's a digital crop in video mode. Detail on the camera.
This time, more so on the lens. For the settings on this photowalk, I was using aperture priority with a minimum of 1/60th of a second shutter speed with a maximum ISO of 3200. I did have video stabilization on for the few clips that I recorded.
This camera does not
have sensor-based stabilization, so it's a digital crop in video mode.
This camera does not. On for the few clips that I recorded. This camera does not have sensor-based stabilization, so it's a digital crop in video mode. Sensor-based. Even just little sequences like that sound odd. Digital crop in video. Battling, trying not to pass out. I don't know what I could do to stand up. This is a standing desk, but I don't know if my cables are set up to do that. And last for 10 seconds. I didn't do much processing to the photos. I was using
Canon's Digital Photo Professional version 4 with the CR3 RAW photos. I did adjust.
So right here, should probably pull that up and get some screen capture of it. Yeah, I still have it on here. Let me switch to this for a second. See if it works. Okay, I think this is the actual thing for it as well. That's good. So this is Canon's Digital Photo Professional version 4. I didn't do much processing to the photo. Exposure. Photowalk was pretty bad for whatever reason. I set automatic
For the picture profile, I exported
automatic for the picture profile. I exported
those RAWs as full-size JPEG images and put them into the video project. Onto the garden. Bad weather can often be great for photography.
too much processing.
To the photos, I was using Canon's Digital Photo Professional version 4 with the CR3 RAW photos. I did adjust the brightness on quite a few of them. Exposure consistency on this photo walk was pretty bad for whatever reason, but I was able to adjust things pretty easily with RAW photos. And I set automatic for the picture profile. I exported those RAWs as full-size JPEG images and put them into the video project. Onto the garden. Bad weather can often be great for photography. In this case, I decided to continue doing photography.
Do I need to fill that with the software? I didn't do much. which is this. And I can hide my face for the moment. Do a local recording. Just kind of scroll through the images. Looking for something that I can show detail on. Right. Pick another one. So I can find one that actually has brightness adjustment. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right. I'm going to stop that recording. I'm also going to lift some weights or something for a second because I'm almost passing out. I'm so tired for some reason. Well, so I've got a clip there for that thing. It's got a Sigma webpage PNG. I should get the clip from OBS. Put it in there. There we go. Put in the timeline. Don't need the audio. It's probably good. Or I could just use that. All right. In this case, I
Decided to continue doing photography as it started drizzling pretty heavily at times. I did
have helped deal
with some of it, but still, it was a little concerning.
kind of helped kind of helped Yeah, this is the joys of editing. I'm making it be more like Bob Ross and somehow make it enjoyable. A cute little waveform. And what did he say? Happy tree, happy trees, happy little waveforms. Okay, that song is kind of quirked out. Unicorn heads, let me delete that. Media plate, save. After this photo walk,
I definitely aired out everything and just made certain that there wasn't any water anywhere that should.
and with the Sigma EF-M
version of the 60mm f1.4 contemporary lens. It's a very unique combination. It's relatively large, which isn't ideal, but you still get a decently wide field of view. They do have this lens on various mounts, but you do need to keep in mind that it is different between them. The Canon EF-M version of this Sigma 60mm lens does not have a gasket on the back mount area. They specifically take note of that compared to the other versions of this lens for different mounts. I don't understand why they weren't able to do that, but maybe it was just a physical limitation of this combination. So if you do care about the weather-resistant gasket and you're on EF-M, sadly, it does not have that. For quite a few of the photo opportunities on this photo walk, I did take pictures at different apertures, so I'll go through those a little bit so you can see. Didn't do a ton at f1.4, but f2, f4, just trying to see if there is any noticeable difference between them. Obviously,
I have to look around and see if I have footage of this lens. I'm sure I do, but finding it's going to be the difficulty. Pictures, so I'll go through
those a little bit so you can see. Didn't do a ton at f1.4, but f2, f4, just trying to see if there is any noticeable difference between them. Obviously, I was hand holding the camera, so that will be a large factor in image quality. The ISO and shutter speed will reflect the different apertures, so I wouldn't say this is a big helpful thing in regard to looking at the image quality. I will show you some of the same scene at different apertures throughout the video, different spots at the garden. Color. This photo walk was in late October. I think it worked out well. There's still a lot of color at the time. Beautiful color. I enjoy this time of year for that. I think it's great for outdoor photography. Obviously, depending on your region, you know,
Well, anyways, I'm going to be editing this. I think I'm going to end stream for now. Lay down for a little bit, I guess, because, man, my body is not cooperating with letting me stay awake to edit this. I did wake up at 5, wait, 6, 7, 5:30 a.m. today, so maybe that's why. And then I went to sleep, jeez, midnight or 1, something like that. That's probably why. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Peace. Hopefully I'll be able to edit this quickly. And then on to the next thing. The next thing. Yeah. See ya. Do 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 do.